How do you start a cleaning company? Hi, my name's Nate Jones, and this is How To Business, where I review businesses and I tell you how you can start them. And on this video, I'm going to tell you how you can grow this business to make $375,000 a year. Go check out my channel. I have tons of other videos reviewing businesses and videos about entrepreneurship that you probably would get a value out of. And if you get value out of this business or this video, hit like and subscribe. Okay, so a cleaning company. When I was reviewing this business and doing research on it, I really like this business, and I really like it because first off, you don't have to have a lot of equipment, and this business can be easily scaled, and the cost or the price per hour in which you can charge is really great. So let's dive into this. The first thing, what you need to do when you're going to start this business, when you have an idea of starting a cleaning company, you need to determine if there's a need in your community. And usually what the need is are there Airbnbs in your community, because Airbnbs need cleaned sometimes 2 to 3 times a week? Are there rentals that people are moving out of and people are moving into? Because when people move out, the property manager needs somebody to clean it. Are there office and commercial buildings in your community? A lot of those people don't want to clean their own office buildings, and they will outsource that to a cleaning company. Are there new homes being built? When new homes are being built, when they're pretty much done, they'll hire a cleaning company to come in and white glove clean it, so the new homeowners are going to have a brand new looking house. So you need to determine which of those areas in which there's a need. I would say you go after all 4 of them, and because I guarantee you wherever you live, there's probably all 4 of those types of properties right now. Number 2, before you start a business, I always say in every business that me and my wife have started, we have multiple businesses, we always think about the sales strategy first. We always think, how are we going to get people to interact and buy our product or our service? So in this business, I was saying, what would I do to make sure that I'm bringing in jobs all the time? And these are the 6 things I would do. Number 1, I would get on the cleaning app Turnover. I am not a paid sponsor by Turnover at all. I am just saying that this is a great app because it pairs Airbnb owners with Airbnb cleaners. This is how you can get into the Airbnb space. Along with that, I would get on Facebook community pages. So I would get on Airbnb Facebook community pages. There's probably one locally for your city or state that you're in. And I'll also create a Facebook page because your business needs to be out there. I would also create a website and put localized SEO on it. And what SEO is search optimization or search engine optimization. That means when people search cleaners in Alabama or cleaners in Cleveland, Ohio, you're the top cleaner that shows up. Okay, so you want to show up so when people are searching for a cleaner out there, that you're out there multiple times and that you have a legitimate website and you look like a legitimate company, because you are. The 4th thing I would do is I would cold call property managers. I would cold call residential property managers, commercial property managers, and I would say, hey, I'm a cleaning company. I would love the opportunity to prove myself to you guys. If you guys have any sort of jobs that you would like for me to do, I would be happy to provide assistance. And just call those companies. Go on the offense. So many business owners, when they're starting out, the reason they fail is because they're not going on the offense. They just put their business out there and they expect people to interact with it. It's not how it works. You got to go on the offense. Going on the offense is cold calling property managers. Alongside with that, cold calling large cleaning companies. I know this sounds weird. Why would you call another cleaning company? Well, you call another cleaning company because if they're large, there's probably some jobs that they're not able to get to just because they're so big. So a lot of times you could say, hey, I would love, if you guys can't get to certain jobs, we would love to do them for you. Obviously, they're probably going to take a little chunk of the pie off the top. But that being said, you're trying to prove yourself. You're trying to get your name out there. You're trying to make money. So this is a good way for you to start making money, interacting with a larger company that would probably throw you some crumbs, but you'd be happy with the crumbs. And then the 6th thing I would do is I would contact home builders. There's tons of home builders in your local area, and I would say, hey, I'm a trusted cleaner, and I want to help. Can you give me a shot on the next house that you sell? We'd love to final clean it, which basically means bring it ready for the homeowner. And if you can get a consistent flow of those, you can charge a lot of money for those. And I'll tell you about that at the end. The 3rd thing I would do is, after you determine the need, after you get the sales strategy, is you need to legal up. You need to create an LLC, get insurance, and you need to get a business license. Transparently, me and my wife, we own an insurance agency. And we work with a lot of business owners. If you need help with that, just reach out to us. We'd be happy to make sure you're getting taken care of. And legal up, protect the house. I always say protect the house. If you're building a house, which is a business, protect the house, protect the business, and that's what an LLC does in insurance and having the proper licensure does. Number 4, stay consistent. I see so many businesses at the beginning, they're so revved up, they're so ready to go that they fall off about 6 months to 9 months in. Well, it's gonna take the first 6 months in business are the hardest months ever because you're trying to get your name out there. You're shouting, hey, 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 and nobody knows who you are. You have to consistently show up. Every year you're in business, I know this, has gotten easier because your name's out there longer and you're consistently showing up. But show up, do a great job, and you'll see that referrals will come. Referral is the best thing you can have in business, and if you show up and do the right thing in this business, you will be able to continue to grow. After you've done that and that you've showed up and you've had a consistent business and you have enough jobs, you have a lot of reoccurring jobs, the 5th thing you need to do is you need to scale your business. A lot of people don't do this because they start making good money. In this business, you could probably easily make over $100,000, and then that's probably more money than you've ever made, than anyone in your family's ever made, maybe. I don't know. And then you start saying, hey, I'm good. I've achieved where I'm at. I'm comfortable. Well, you can't continue to be comfortable. You have to continue to scale. And the best way to scale this business, and what I've seen and what I've reviewed, is I wouldn't necessarily hire employees. I would hire independent contractors. I would basically pay people that want to clean houses or clean, but they don't want to deal with all the business stuff that I've mentioned. So what you would do is you would pay them per job. So if you're getting paid $150 to clean a house, you pay the independent contractor $100. So you pocket $50 by just sending them out on that job. Make sure they're independent contractors, because when they're independent contractors, you don't have to pay them benefits, and you don't have to put payroll, you don't have to pay payroll taxes. Independent contractors are the best thing in business. The last thing you should want to do in business is hire an employee. If you can find an independent contractor to do it, it's a lot less of a headache. You can fire an independent contractor in a second. An employee, it's a lot harder to do that, from my experience. Okay, number 6, now I'm gonna tell you how you can scale this business to do $375,000 in 1 year. So let's break down the pricing options that I found online that is kind of the averages. For Airbnb cleans, I found about $150 a clean that you can charge. Now, obviously, there's people that charge more, but I think as a consistent average number, $150 a clean is a good number. For rental turnover, since this usually there's a little bit more of a mess to clean up, you can charge about $400 a clean. For commercial office buildings, is about $250 a clean, a little bit more than Airbnbs, because sometimes they want a week or every other week, so $250 a clean is pretty good. Builders, for the final cleanup, I would say the floor starts around $500, so I'll just put $500 on that. Just because that's going to be a little bit, there's a lot of dust, there's a lot of stuff to clean on a new house, so $500 a clean is good. So to break down $375,000 into a monthly basis, that would put you at $31,250 a month that you have to produce in revenue. So let's break this down. I said if you have a successful cleaning company, let's look at the numbers. If you had 15 Airbnbs that you managed that needed to be cleaned twice a week, that would put you at 120 cleans of Airbnbs a month. That would produce about $18,000 in revenue. Let's say you had 2 rentals a week that you cleaned, and that would put you about 8 rentals a month that you're cleaning. Obviously, there's not as much Airbnbs as there is rentals, and they don't turn over as quickly. Airbnbs turn over all the time. Rentals, it's every 12 months, if not longer, depending on how long the tenant stayed in there. So 8 rentals a month would pay you $3,200, 5 office cleans a week, and I think you can do this by cold calling property managers and all this. This is all possible. Would put you at 20 office cleans a month, which would produce about $5,000 in monthly income. 10 final builder cleans on houses, the final cleanups, a month would produce $5,000 in income. So that puts you at $31,200. I did say $31,250 would get you at $375, but let's just say you charge an extra $1 or $2 here and there to get to the $50. I didn't want to redo all my calculations. So that's 158 total cleans, and that's 39 and a half cleans a week. So let's just say 40 cleans a week, and that puts you at 8 cleans a day. So that means and then this is a 5-day work week. That means that you have Saturday and Sunday off. Well, in this industry, it's probably Monday or Tuesday off, some day during the week, but let's just say that you try to schedule everything within a 5-day period, whatever. So that would put you at 8 cleans a day. So, doing this many cleans, you would probably need to hire a couple independent contractors, or if you go into business with a spouse or something like that, you could potentially tackle this by yourself, but I would say you would really need another person. If you have to hire an employee, I would say do it, but if you can find independent contractors that want to do this as a side hustle, I feel like you could really tap into the side hustle market for this. So, so 8 cleans a day during a 5-day work week, you can produce $375,000 a year. That is amazing and the nice thing about this business is, where are my reoccurring expenses? Gas to drive to the rentals, cleaning materials, which is actually really inexpensive. So the nice thing about this business that I love is that there is no big equipment expense as I scale. This business is, as you scale, you as the owner run out of time, and that's when you need to expand and find additional people to help you with the cleans. So that's how you start a cleaning company. Go ahead and check out my page, and if you got value out of this, I really ask you, can you please subscribe and like so I know that you liked it. Thanks. Bye.